We're gonna go over outside passing today, so like a standing passing system. We're gonna go over the Toreando high step, and then we'll probably have time for lives this week. So use you. What we're gonna be looking at today is like we can use standing passing as a way to kind of gas somebody out if we're smart in the way that we engage. Like if I've got him, if he's seated up, first I got to get him to his back, right? So we can lift, we can push, whatever it takes. A good way to get him to his back that doesn't require engaging is to just like start to move. And the more you move, eventually he's got to go back to keep his feet facing me, right? So like if I just kind of, I get to here, he's got a choice. He can either just let me jump on his back or he's going to roll to his back to face me, right? And then we're here. So for Toreando, which is like the bullfighter pass, it's pretty normal pass. What we got to think about is a couple things. One is going to be creating tension in his legs. Because if I just grab his legs and try to step around, he's not going to move. I have to move around him, and that's more space I have to cover. If I've got a little tension and I push him up on his back, now I can steer him a little bit, right, without a lot of effort. And then I can steer him the opposite direction I'm going, less distance for me to travel to get to that hip. This hip line is kind of what we're focused on. The more I can get around that hip line, the more now he's got to react, right? Because if he doesn't, I can just start drop knee on belly, whatever. The thing about passing here to knee on belly is you're a little susceptible to leg locks if you're not careful, right? So like if I just kind of here, exactly, he's gonna throw in and drop me, right? And then I'm not passing, I'm getting my leg broken. That fucking sucks. So instead, if we're gonna pass to that knee on belly, we're almost gonna do more like a shin mount, right? Like I'm here, and I'm driving in. Now he's gonna have a lot harder time inverting, getting under me, right? And we just hit that mount. So for your Toreando, the big thing I want you to focus on, get them supine, create tension, make sure you can steer them. Your footwork is simple. Step out, step up. Here. When you do this live, one pass attempt is probably not going to get it done, especially if you're trying to tire him out. You're almost not trying to pass here. You're kind of stepping. He's going to start to face in exactly. And then I'm going to steer him the other way. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth until eventually I get a big move. When I'm doing this type of passing, I'm shooting for north-south. That's like the ideal outcome is we're here. I've got a good steer and I make a big move to here. Now when I sink my hips down, I'm in a lot less threat from his legs, inverting in and causing me some trouble. So, Toreando, pretty simple. Everybody's got to have this one. Get him supine, get on the legs, create tension, get him up on his back so you can steer him. Then I'm steering the bus one way, I'm stepping the other way. Step out, step in. Let him turn and face you a little bit. And when he does, immediately time the other way. Go back and forth, and then as he starts to overcorrect a little bit, here, he comes, here, he hits again, hit that big turn, step to north-south. Once you hit north-south, do that for a few minutes. We'll go into kind of like a high stepping system. All right, 1, 2.